Hey, what up, you foodies? Welcome back. Or for those that are new here, welcome to my journey of, cooking. So, if you haven't followed this channel or if you've been following this channel, you know I love me some sweets. And I've been craving some éclairs lately. And if you're like moi, you see what I did? Speaking a little French, I don't have a classic French bakery around me that does really good actual, baked goods and all that stuff. So, don't worry, I got you guys back, so let's get going. So first thing, we're gonna get going with this. We're gonna go ahead and get our cream filling for these éclairs, because cream filling is the best when it comes to these éclairs. So here we're gonna take 2 cups of whole milk, about 2 tablespoons of vanilla bean paste or extract. We're gonna heat that up and get that going. While we wait for that, we're gonna go ahead and take 6 egg yolks and then about 1.5 cups of actual sugar. And we're gonna mix that up, get a nice mixture going on, make sure everything's in there incorporated. Once that's done and that milk is warm, we can go ahead and start doing this thing called tempering. We're gonna temper these eggs. So this pretty much is gonna keep the eggs. It's gonna cook the eggs, but it's not gonna cook them where they turn into scrambled eggs. They're gonna make that smooth little thing, and it's gonna thicken everything up. So you're gonna do this little by little, add a little bit, mix it up, add a little bit, mix it up. When you get it about half or 3/4 of the way, everything done, you can go ahead and pour the rest in there, give that a good mix. Throw that bad boy right back into that pot and put it onto the stove. We're gonna cook this too. So once it's on the stove, we're gonna keep mixing this. It's gonna get real thick real quick. If you want to cheat a little bit and do like I did, because I didn't want to spend all that time, I made a little cornstarch slurry and put that in there until it got thick. Once it got thick, you don't have to do this part, but I did. I went ahead and put it through a little bit of a strainer to get it nice and smooth. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this into a pan. Once you put it into a pan, you're gonna take this plastic recipe here, and we're gonna put this into the fridge for overnight. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this crux, or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's French. It's like a dough that we're gonna use here. So here we're gonna go take 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Then we're gonna go ahead and get some whole butter in there. Here I used about 1 cup of butter. We can get that warmed up and melted through. Once we do that, we're gonna take 2 cups of flour and we're gonna mix that in. We're gonna make sure everything is incorporated. It's gonna start coming together as you cook it a little bit more. It's gonna start looking like this. Once it starts to look like this, we're gonna go ahead and move it over to the stand mixer. Once it's in the stand mixer, we're gonna start adding eggs. We're gonna add 1 egg at a whole time, and once everything starts mixed up, it's gonna look pretty much kind of like how frosting kind of look. You don't want it too thin or you don't want it too thick. Here I added 3 eggs. If you need to add more, if you need to add less, it all depended on you. This is pretty much the consistency that we're looking for, just like here. So here we're gonna go ahead and put this into a piping bag. We're gonna make some big logs here. You can make them as small as big as you want. I like to make mine a little bit chunky, because I like them how I like my women, a little bit thick. So once we do all this and we get them piped out, we're gonna go ahead and take some egg wash. We're gonna put it over there. Don't worry about the shaping a little bit. We can fix all that while we put the egg wash over it. This is gonna keep it from browning too much. Then we're gonna go ahead and put this into a 400-degree oven for 10 minutes. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this in at 375 for another 10 minutes until they get it nice and golden brown. Now that all these are cooling down, we're gonna go ahead and get our actual filling prep. So here I made some whipped cream. I didn't show it on video, but it's kind of easy to make, so I figured you guys knew how to make it. But if you guys don't know, put a comment down below and I will go ahead and make a video on how to make awesome whipped cream. So once everything's incorporated, you can get a nice creaminess to this. It's gonna give it a nice texture inside. Now that all this is ready to go, I'm gonna go ahead and take a knife and put 3 holes into these. This is the traditional way how to make eclairs is going to make sure you get a good evenness when it comes to filling. After we do all that, we're going to go ahead and give them a good old cream pie. If you know, everybody, we all like a little bit of cream pie, aren't we, right? So after that, man, we're going to go ahead and make a good tempered chocolate, and then we're going to pretty much coat these. So here, for the tempered chocolate, I took some espresso chocolate that I have and took some heavy cream, heated up the heavy cream and put it in there. Gave it a good mixture, make sure I get all the clumps out. This pretty much sums it up, and you guys can enjoy the rest of the video of me making a mess everywhere and getting everything ready to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as much as I actually enjoyed making these. You know, I really love sweets and I really love baking. So, you know, kind of, you know, close with that. So please don't forget to hit that like button if you guys did enjoy. It really helps me out with YouTube, the whole crazy mathematical algorithm stuff that nobody understands. But also, if you haven't yet, please go ahead and do me a big favor and smash that subscribe button and also that bell button so you guys don't miss seeing my pretty face. Just kidding, but hope I can catch you guys back next time. But do you know what I like more than sweets? That's right, B-roll.